So one of the first ones I'm going to show you is this smartphone lenses. If you have relatives who are really into taking pictures and really, I know quite a few people in my age bracket and older who love either going on trips and vacations and they want to take pictures, but they don't necessarily want to carry a camera around. Our phones are as good as many of the DSLR cameras that are out there. The only thing they don't have is the lenses for close-ups and things like that, although many of our phones are getting more and more of those different types of things. But if you have a relative who really likes taking pictures with their smartphone, a smartphone lens case or smartphone lenses would be really great. And basically what it does is there's a clip, and of course I don't have my phone. Okay, I had to go searching for my phone so I could show you. But okay, magnetic. Alright, so let me just show you real quick on my phone. If I take my case off, and you can do it over the case too. Let's just do it over the case. I'll do that instead of trying to play games here. So you take this little clippy right here. Okay, here's a clippy. Put the clippy over what, typically would be the top one for your front-facing camera. And then you can pick different lenses depending on what you want to do. And screw the lens in like this. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. Okay. And then you take the case off, the little protector thing. It takes a little practice and jiggery, especially when you have a case on it, but you just line it up like that, and then they've got a lens that they can use to take closer up pictures, or take a picture of a bird and tree, or a bee and flowers, or something like that. There's all these different types. I am not a photographer, so I don't know all the different terms and things like that. But it's really nice. It comes with 11 lenses. I believe it's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it comes with 11 pieces. That includes the little clippy. So this is a really neat gift, and it is $25. So it's something that you can get for one of your older relatives that uses their smartphone all the time taking pictures. Then they can have lenses to improve the quality of the pictures or be able to take, better pictures overall. So there's that. Rocketbook. Okay, and this was about $20-ish. You see the Rocketbook? And it's a notebook. Let's see right here. It's a notebook that you can write on with the special pens. It comes with these friction pens. And you write on here whatever you're going to write. And then you use this little QR code to upload it to the cloud. And then there's like multiple clouds that you can add here. Like the Dropbox and things like that, Apple Cloud, whatever. So you can add that information here. And then you write in his, I think I figured out there are about 20 pages. And one of the reasons I bought it for myself is that I'm taking a project management course, and I've been taking a lot of courses for work in order to move up a little bit within the company. Things like project management, things like that, business stuff. And I have been through 3 or 4 full notebooks just in the 6-month course I am almost finished with. So I went and said, man, I'm using so much paper, and this way you can write on it. And I'm going to do a separate video just showing you how it works exactly. But you just write on it and then use a little scanner and scan it into your cloud, so you always have it. And the one good thing is that there's multiple pages, so if I'm taking a course and I just want to write right through, because I write really big and messy. So for me, that's why I've been through so many notebooks in the last few months. But this way I can write it, toss it up, write it, toss it up, and then you take the cloth that comes with it and just put a little bit of water on it, and then you can wipe down the pages. So I thought this would be a really neat gift for someone in my age bracket, is either returning to school, taking some courses, just wants to write stuff down, wants to write a recipe, wants to write a story of family or something like that, and then they can just go ahead and upload it to a cloud. And still, because for me, remembering things, I have to write it down. I write down my music when I have to remember lyrics. I write down notes when I'm taking a course. So we still need to write things, but we do have the technology of being able to take what we've written and upload it to the cloud. So this is a really nice. So the next thing is the LED monitor light for PC. I got this because I saw a bunch. I tend to watch a lot of work from home office setups and gaming setups, and at first it was just, oh, that's really neat looking, but then I went and did a little research, and they were talking about the fact that it actually helps with blue light. And because I spend so much time in front of the computer, like all the time, you know, work, and then the stuff I enjoy doing, gaming, editing my videos and creating videos and things like that. So I thought this would be a really good gift for a family member who, I mean, they even have them. They even have these bars that go that fit on a laptop screen. So these things, these bars, can really come in handy for helping with the blue light, because there's blue light emanating from the screen and makes your eyes tired, and it makes it hard to go to sleep. So this is the, let's see, I say that all the time, but so this is a little bar, and it goes on top of your monitor. It sits on the very top and just kind of emanates down, and it helps to alleviate the blue light that you are staring at day in and day out. I mean, we already have that issue with our smartphones. We're sitting in bed and watch we are able to shut that kind of thing off through our phones and through our settings. But those of us who work or are on our machines all the time for whatever reason, on our computers with a monitor, this kind of thing will help with eye strain. This would be a really good gift, and it wasn't very expensive. I'll put the price up here. The name of it and the price and the whole thing comes with the bar, comes with the thing that goes on. Oh, here, the mount. Okay, so that's kind of cool, and also comes with USB, and it looks like this is USB-C cable, so you can plug that into your hub or whatever. They can plug it into their hub, but it's a really neat gift for a family member who is on either the computer or the laptop or whatever all the time. And if you're worried about them straining their eyes, I mean, one of the things that I'm always looking for when I'm looking for gifts for people in my age bracket are ways to improve our day-to-day, and some of us are still working, so we're still dealing with needing to be on especially if we're working at home, being on a computer in front of a monitor day in and day out. Pardon the noise there. This is another idea for a gift for somebody in your family who may be older. This is a UVC sanitizer. If you look inside, it has the UVC things, and then it comes with a little, like a little thing on the bottom to put your stuff on, and it comes with the UVC on top, comes with a cable, which is a USB to USB-C, and then you plug it back here, and you plug in the USB into something, and then you push the button. You put your smartphone, let's see if you can see, your smartphone, your masks, toothbrush, just all kinds of different things. This does not clean. That is not what a UVC sanitizer is for. You clean your phone first, or clean your items first, and then you put them in the sanitizer to add another level of protection against everything that's going on out there. And you should use this on a regular basis as well, just as an extra protection. Clean your phone, wash your hands, put your stuff in here. This is not for babies or kids. This is for adults. But you can, and the reason I like this particular one and why it makes a good gift is because they do have something called a soap case that you can put your phone in. It's just a small little case, and you plug it in, it'll charge it, and it will sanitize it. It will use the UVC to sanitize it as well. But you can only fit one item. And I don't know about you, I have multiple devices. I have this, I have the one that's recording me right now. I have an Apple phone. I have I have tablets. I have all these different things. So a thing like this is good for, even if it's just your mom or your grandma and your grandpa living on their own. Once they clean their phone, putting this in there afterwards. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you as a possibility is a mechanical keyboard by Red Dragon. This was $40-something, almost $50. I'm not sure how much it's going for at the moment. So the reason I thought that a $50 mechanical keyboard would be a good gift is this would be really good for a beginner, someone who's just getting started. And the reason I say that is because mechanical keyboards, the whole environment, the whole thing, it can be really complicated when you first get into it because there's so many options for switches and so many options for keycaps and where you the keyboard itself, and so it can be overwhelming for someone who really likes the idea of the mechanical keyboards because you can use different switches based on how you like to type, whether you want more pushback from the switch or whether you want a fluid, just really depending on what you're doing. So, and the other thing too is an introduction to a smaller keyboard. I went down to what's called a 10 keyless, and I have a video about my 10 key control keyboard from Drop, which I love. I'm going to do a video on how to clean it because I managed to get it really, really dirty. So I will show you things that you can do to clean it. But this isn't about me. So the Draconic Red Dragon mechanical keyboard is a nice starter. Like I said, it's less than $50. And well, it was for me. I don't know what the price is now. I'll put that on here. I'll put it in the screen up here and show you. But it's actually a pretty decent looking mechanical keyboard. There are only, there are only 3 switches you can use with it. So it has a little dragon on it. You see that right there? It's a really small, easy to tuck into a backpack. It's Bluetooth, so it's wireless. You can also connect a USB-C to it. Oh, there's the man. Wake up, Donna. Aha. Okay. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but they're shine-through keycaps. So you can, of course, adjust that. And then they each have, let's see which one mine came with. I'm going to pull the keycap off real quick so you can see. I said I'm going to pull it off real quick. Of course, I'm not trying to. Okay. So this is the red. Yeah, there's 3 different colors. I think it's red, brown, and something else, and each of them have different weights. But there's only 3 that will fit in here. You can't use any other type of switch. So that's why I thought this would be a good beginner, because they can figure out how to use a smaller keyboard versus the full size with the number pad or the TKL, you know, the 10 keyless. So it's a, if you've got parents and grandparents or friends or whatever who are interested in the mechanical keyboard thing, but they're just a little overwhelmed with all the options out there, this would be a really good keyboard to give as a gift. Less than $50. It looks really nice. I believe that they have some other keycaps as well. As you can see, there's the, you can change that. It has its own software. They also have a mouse and a few other peripherals that kind of go with this. So this is just an idea. I mean, if you've got a family member who uses a laptop that's looking for a keyboard that they can connect, a Bluetooth keyboard that they can connect to the laptop wherever they're at, then something like this might be a good option for them. $50. You know, and then you can choose whatever. There's only, like I said, there's only 3 switches that you can use, but it keeps the overwhelming. There's so many switches to choose from. You've got 3. They should last long enough. I know the durability on these particular switches may not be as long as some of the other ones in the like the kale and things like that, but it's a good gift for someone who's looking for a Bluetooth keyboard and wants to experiment with mechanical keyboards. So I think this is really good. Really good. And I actually kind of like the, I got it because I want to try going slightly smaller than my TKL. So I'm going to connect this to something else. Not my main computer, but a different computer. Last but not least is a, you have to pardon my hair, it looks so bad. Okay. Is a robot vacuum. Those of you who have seen my videos before know that last year I bought a new robot vacuum and had so much trouble with it and just kind of gave up on the robot vacuum. But a week or 2 weeks ago, my mom was browsing Amazon and she knew that I had some issues with the vacuum cleaner I bought before, and this one was on sale on Amazon for $108. And my friend found the same vacuum for $86. So this is a vacuum cleaner that only is OKP Life, I think it's called. I've already tried playing with it. I'm going to do a full review of this vacuum cleaner as soon as I can. Probably in the next couple of weeks I'll do one, and then I will show you how it works. And just a heads up, it has already done better on our little throw rug with the black borders and the hair than the loo that I had before. So this, it was like $100. It's normally like $300. It is only a floor vacuum. It doesn't have cleaning. Like my view does mopping and sweeping. This one does only sweeping, but from all of the reviews that I've seen or all of the videos I've seen, it does a really good job on hard floors. It does a fantastic job on hard floors. So if you're looking for something that'll just do hard floors, this is great. And it does do a decent job on carpet. So I actually need to turn it up. It has 3 different levels or something, and so I have to experiment with it a little bit more. But we turned it on the other day, and it was actually, I was pleased because I can turn it on and not worry about it crying about falling off the black borders or being stuck, have hair stuck in it, because my view was just really bad about the hair wrapping around these little things right here. Because this has a little vacuum thing in there, it helps a bit. It needs a little more power, but I think it's going to work out really well. So I'm going to be doing an actual unboxing, review, whatever of this. But this is a good option for a family member that can just turn this on. They don't have to worry about it, even if it doesn't do as much suction on like the rug. If they have all rug, then I don't recommend this. But if they have hard floor, like I have mostly hard floor, our bedrooms have rug in it, and we have one big rug under, like in the living room area. You know, like not like a throw rug, but area rug. We have one big area rug. It's doing a really good job with the floor, and it did a good job with our area rug. But it is anywhere from 86 to 108 right now that I know of. So it might be something that you can buy for your mom or your grandparent or an uncle or an aunt or a friend. It's a nice basic robot vacuum. It could be a backup too. Maybe you have an area you just want to turn on all the time, and you just I so far am really enjoying this, and I think that this would be a really good gift. Okay, so I've got a couple other little things that weren't really part of the main part of this video, but I wanted it the other day. I was looking for a mouse for playing video games because although I absolutely adore my trackball, I use it all the time. I've been using it for a decade. I was running into some issues playing some of my games recently, and I needed something because the trackball is not good for playing games. So I do have a gamepad that has a bunch of buttons on it where I can put all, because I play MMOs. So if you've got a family member who plays games, video games, it's you know, they may need, and they use trackballs, you may need to get them something like this. So this is a vertical mouse. It's called the Zealots, and although, okay, so it's a vertical mouse called Zealots, and it's a lot like the trackball. It's the way that you put your hand on it. Am I doing it backwards? No. Nope. All right, so it is wired. It's not wireless, so you would have to connect it, of course. But one of the things I liked about it is that you can put your hand, you know, you can rest your wrist like this, and it's not this way where it twists it. And then it has a little thing on the top. This is a gaming vertical mouse. The only reason I'm not necessarily keeping it is because I have small hands, so it feels too big for me. But this could work out really well for someone with larger hand, not necessarily larger, but maybe longer fingers. And it's a very nice looking, and it's the quality of it. I mean, I don't have any issues with the quality of it, and I like the idea. But the only problem was, you know, my hands feel like this is too big. So, but it has a little controller thingy here, and it has a, see, I can't reach that button right there. You can see that. And this feels too big. So, but this is a good idea as if you have a family member who plays MMOs, who's on the older side, that maybe has a bigger hand than I do, then this would be a neat gift. And I think I spent $30 on this, so it's really not bad. If, like I said, if you have a larger hand, I just can't reach the buttons here. It's a real strain. But I think for larger hand, it definitely would be a good idea. Okay, and I'm making a big old mess on my little table here. The other day, I cleaned my mechanical keyboard. It was disgusting. And I'm not going to make you guys watch that. But I am going to tell you that I used these OXO Good Grips tools for cleaning that. One of the things that was really neat. Okay, so I took all my keycaps off, stuck them in some soap and water, scrubbed them, wiped down the keyboard because it's a mechanical keyboard. So I was really careful and wiped that all down. But one of the things that really came in handy was this little tool for cleaning between. It depends on what type of keyboard you have. So if you have a mechanical keyboard, this is really great. So these, I would consider this a good gift for a good stocking stuffer because they're not very expensive. But my favorite tool, after I cleaned everything, wiped down the keyboard, the thing that everything goes on, there's this little tool. And this tool is just awesome. And it goes in between stuff. So in between a full-on cleaning, you can just go in, oh, I dropped some crumbs, or, I did this, or I ate something and touched it and messed it up. But this little thing has like a little rubber type thing on the end, and you can put it in between keys. And it also has this thing. So this is a really neat stocking stuffer. Oh, this is actually a brush. So this is a really neat stocking stuffer. Maybe you have a friend or somebody in your family that has a mechanical keyboard and needs to clean it in between. So this is a really neat tool. I need to find, what was it called? I will put down what it's called. Oh, this goes here. Up here, so you can see that. And then there's just a little keychain thingy with a brush for cleaning the keyboard. And then this for cleaning in between. This tool, I use this tool a lot. And then there's a little microfiber cloth attached so it doesn't go anywhere. So this is a really neat kind of, what would you call it? Just something that you could stick in somebody's stocking. So I thought this would be a really good idea. And I haven't even opened this yet. I was just going to use that in a little bit because I wanted to show you guys a sweep and swipe. It's a laptop cleaner. So if you have family members that are only laptop, that don't have the mechanical keyboards, there is this, and I haven't taken it out of the box yet, but on one side, the orange is for wiping the screen, see? And then this is for actually cleaning the keyboard. And then you can go like this and close it, open it up like that. And so I think this is microfiber on the top of the this orange part. So these good grip things are really neat, and I have actually used all of these. And I think they're a really neat tool, kit, whatever you want to call it, to give as a gift. And they're not very expensive, and they're useful. So I thought I would share that with you as well. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope you found some things that you can give to family members. If you have any questions or you have some other ideas, feel free to put them in the comments. And I hope you have a great holiday. Looks like my hat has been doing its own thing. I hope you have a great holiday, and I will see you soon. I have some more videos coming out soon. I'm going to be doing the review of that OKP, and I have a few other things that I want to share with you in terms of taking care of your tech, or things that you can teach your family members how to do. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.